Alright guys, we have another fight between two horror icons. First up we got the Lakeshore Strangler himself, Chucky the Doll, versus the man of my dreams. I mean, the person behind the Texas Chainsaw Massacres, the man himself, Leatherface. Or Bubba, or Thomas, or Jedediah, whatever you want to call him, because the continuity is horrible, it's really messed up. You're gonna look at Leatherface from the original timeline, which is the original 1974 Texas Chainsaw Massacre, TCM 2, 3, and the Next Generation. Leatherface is very durable. My man Bubba can take some beatings. He's been beaten with wrenches, rocks, like big rocks, and meat cleavers. You see his durability in action when he gets into a fight with Lieutenant Enright at the end of Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2. In that fight, my boy Leatherface had an entire chainsaw shoved through his stomach and he was still fighting. And yes, that chainsaw was on. And he was hit with a car that was going in reverse. Obviously it was reverse, so it's not as strong as a car, obviously going forward. But still, he got hit by a car. I guess he survived a grenade. Now the reason why I say I guess is because in Texas Chainsaw Massacre 3, he's not called Bubba. He's called Junior in Texas Chainsaw Massacre 3, and his family members are completely different from the second one. That's why it's kind of hard to actually have him in a versus battle because the continuity is so messed up. Anyway, his strength is also no joke. It easily outclasses Chucky. We've seen him break through doors. Not only has he broken through doors, he's actually walked and broken through entire walls. He can kill a man with a single swing of his hammer, which we did see in the original. He's slow, I'm not gonna lie. But he's been able to keep up with people running with an entire chainsaw in his hand. But I'm gonna give some context. So he was chasing final girls to the forest, but they were previously hurt by him, so they were limping and obviously tripping. Every final girl trips unless your name is Sidney Prescott or Laurie Strode. Even one of the best final girls, Nancy Thompson, has tripped running away from Freddy Krueger. So obviously his victims were already hurt and limping, so he's not that fast in general. A normal human like me or you could easily outrun him. I just wanted to state the fact that he can somewhat run with a chainsaw in his hand. Now time for my boy Chucky. Who's off the perk? What happened? But Chucky has magic on his side. Obviously he uses voodoo magic and he can clone himself, splitting his soul from his body. Seen it in the show that he can have an army of dolls. And Chucky's speed and IQ surpasses Leatherface's in every single way possible. Chucky is very strong, don't get it wrong. This man has survived getting shot, stabbed, melted, thrown out windows, everything. And he's been able to take down grown adults. The only true way to kill him is to go for his heart. Now, Chucky's durability is nothing to scoff at, like I said, but he's had some low moments. Like in the TV show where he was choked out by Jake. Jake literally picked him up and choked him and his head popped off. And that temporarily incapacitated Chucky. So to answer this question, between Leatherface and Chucky, now that we have all this information, I firmly believe Chucky could win. In his dreams. I'm just joking, I don't want to downplay Chucky. I got Leatherface winning because Leatherface is just too durable and he's too strong. To be fair, this fight is pretty evenly matched. Like, it can go either way. You can make a debate for Chucky. And if you want to comment Chucky and say Chucky wins, that's perfectly fine. I can see a way he wins. But in my personal opinion, I just think Leatherface's strength, his durability is too much for Chucky. Leatherface at the end of the fight will probably pick up Chucky and dismantle his body in one grip. He's got that gorilla grip for real. So 50-50 fight, I'll give it to Leatherface. But if you say Chucky, that's completely